All right, let's get right into it. How on earth are you supposed to choose a career when AI is changing everything, like every single day? Well, in the next few minutes, we're going to give you the new playbook. And yeah, this is the one that actually works now.
Okay, let's be real. If you're trying to choose a career right now, you might already be making a huge mistake because you're probably using a map for a world that just doesn't exist anymore.
I mean, think about it. The whole idea of picking one job and sticking with it for 40 years, it's gone. It's over. That playbook is officially dead. And look, if all this change has you feeling stressed out, I get it. You are definitely not alone. I mean, does any of this sound familiar to you? You know that feeling? You're looking at all these career options, and there are just so many. And at the same time, there's this little voice in your head, right? It's screaming, but what if AI just takes that job in a year? There's all this pressure to have your whole life mapped out, but instead, you just feel kind of lost, maybe even a little behind. It's a lot, and it makes total sense to feel that way. But here's the good news. What if I told you there's a new playbook? One that's actually built for this AI era. It's all about making a huge shift in how we think, moving away from just being a specialist in one thing and towards something way more powerful called skill stacking.
Okay, so this is the key difference right here. The old world, it was all about specializing. You'd pick one thing and go super deep. But this new AI era, it's not about that. It rewards being adaptable. It rewards stacking your skills together in new and interesting ways. It's a whole new game, new rules, new everything. And this quote just nails it. A degree? Yeah, it'll open some doors for you for sure. It gets you in the room. But what actually builds your career, what keeps you relevant, that comes down to your skills. So if you take one thing away from this, let it be this. Stop choosing a career. Seriously, stop stressing about the perfect job title. Instead, start building a skill stack. This is how you build a future-proof career now.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, that sounds great, but how do I actually do that? Well, it's simpler than you think. Let's break it down with a really powerful framework, the 3-layer skill stack. Just think of this as your personal blueprint for a career that can handle whatever AI throws at it.
It's super straightforward. It's got 3 layers. Layer 1 is your core skill. This is your foundation. Layer 2 is your AI leverage skill. This is what makes you faster and smarter. And layer 3 is your human edge skill. This is what makes you, irreplaceable. Let's dive into each one real quick. First up, your core skill. This is your main thing, right? Your craft. It could be writing, maybe it's coding in Python, or marketing, or UX design, maybe data analysis. It's that foundational thing that you're good at, the core value you offer. Okay, now for layer 2. This is where you add your AI leverage skill. This is all about using AI as a superpower to make your core skill even better. We're talking about getting good with generative AI tools, learning prompt engineering, or just understanding how AI automation works. This layer doesn't replace you, it makes you 10 times more effective. And finally, the most important layer, your human edge. These are the things that honestly AI just can't do. We're talking about real creativity, critical thinking, telling a great story, connecting with people, that emotional intelligence. This is your secret weapon. This is what makes you truly different and valuable. All right, so that's the theory, but let's see what this actually looks like in the real world. This is where it gets really cool. So check this out. You take a writer, you add a skill in AI content tools, and bam, you're not just a writer, you're a full-blown content strategist. Or take a designer. You give them generative AI models to play with, they become a creative director, leading the vision. A marketer who learns AI analytics tools, they're a growth engine for the whole company. See, you're not just doing the same old job faster, you're literally creating a brand new, more powerful role for yourself.
Okay, I know this can feel like a lot, but the best part is you can start building your own skill stack, like today. It's not that complicated. Here are the first 3 steps to get you going.
But before we get to the steps, let me drop a little truth bomb on you. The safest career out there? It's not a job. It's not some title. The only real safety is in your ability to learn fast and adapt. That's it. That is the ultimate job security.
So here's your game plan. It's 3 simple steps. First, just pick one core skill. Seriously, don't get stuck overthinking it. Just pick one you're interested in. Step 2, go learn the AI tools that are made for that skill. And step 3, and this is crucial, build stuff. start making small projects. Because today, a portfolio of what you've done is way more important than a degree.
So I want to leave you with this. If you've been feeling anxious or confused or like you're behind, you're not. You're not behind at all. You're just playing by rules that don't exist anymore. The new game is just getting started. And now you have the new playbook.